Well, we've talked about terahertz, and now I want to start tying all the pieces of the puzzle together for you. I want to talk about fundamentals. Whatever you don't believe, you cannot achieve. Well, the first thing that we have to get across to anybody that we want to educate, we want to give knowledge to, is we have to have them get to the point that they can believe what we're saying. Believability is a real challenge. You know, when I was introduced to this product Restore, this mitochondria product, I didn't believe it. And my friend and I went back 45 years. He's a world-class weightlifter. I just didn't believe it. So he took up the challenge. He said, if I give you a bottle of it, will you take it? Well, it changed my life. But I didn't have any idea where that rabbit trail was going to take me, that rabbit hole. But I'm going to take you there today because there's 190 of you that have purchased a terahertz blower through my little group. There's over 90 of you that have signed up for the More Mitochondria products in this little group. There's about 50 of you that have actually purchased the More Mitochondria product. But what I'm learning is that a lot of people that purchase it are just messing with it. They're not really taking it. They're not giving it its value. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. I want to talk to you a little bit about heart attacks. I just heard from the National Heart Association that since we've been talking, 4 people have died of heart attacks. Every 34 seconds, somebody dies of a heart attack. Why do they die of a heart attack? Well, there has to be a blockage to their heart. Well, how does that happen? Well, because their blood gets all balled up, clustered and clogged up, and clogs up, and they stop getting blood to their heart, and bam, they got a heart attack. And it's just like that. Well, as I told you in the last video, I got involved in terahertz to become heart and stroke proof. That was my goal. And that's still my goal today. But there's more to it than that, because how does our body produce terahertz, and why don't we have enough terahertz when we get older so that our blood doesn't get all clumped up and stuck together? Well, I'm going to tell you why now, because I finally realized it. This is a revelation. Did you ever hear of the code breakers in the Second World War? Well, the code breakers were Native Americans, and they had phenomenal intuition. And they joined the army, and they cut their hair, and guess what? They lost their ability to see things or realize things into the future. Well, you notice that my hair is getting a little longer in the back now, because I finally got that a few months ago, that our hair is the end of our nervous system, and when we don't have enough hair on our head for our nervous system to be complete, we lose our ability or our intuition. Well, I'm looking now at women. Women have much stronger, more intuition than men. But there was a couple prophets. There was a guy named Clement, and he had long hair, and he had phenomenal revelation. And there's a guy right now named Robin. He's a prophet, has phenomenal revelation. Well, since I've started growing my hair longer, guess what's happened? My revelation has compounded radically. Well, we talked about terahertz, and we talked about this device. And this device now is available to you. So you can add terahertz to your water. But now, this is the thing that my buddy Frankie gifted me. And this is Restore. It's a liquid. And it's basically olive oil, black seed oil, olive leaf extract. And my favorite nutrition of all nutritions is cordyceps, which is a mushroom extract. And that's where I get all my energy from. Well, when we have more mitochondria in our cells, guess what we have? We have more terahertz, because the mitochondria produces the energy for ATP, which is the energy of the cell. So I told you before that, or maybe I haven't, but I'm going to tell you now, that at age 30, we have about 5,000 mitochondria in each heart cell. At my age, we have between 250 and 500. Well, what happens if we have less mitochondria and less activity? We would put off less terahertz. And what do terahertz do? The more terahertz we have, the less our bloods and our lymph stick together. Well, this is the finishing touches of the puzzle. Now, my wife doesn't like me promoting this because she doesn't like me promoting product. But how do you not promote something when it can help people? I don't know how you do that. You can register in more Mito for free. It doesn't cost you a thing. You don't have to buy anything, but you can learn. You can start learning. The company has two health and wellness calls, one every Monday night and one every Saturday. And these health and wellness calls have lots and lots and lots of information, and I've been after them for a couple of months now to get them all put up on the internet. Well, if you register, which is free, then you get a back office, and then you can go into your back office and you can go through all those hundreds and hundreds of people that are sharing what they've learned from this. And I've learned so much from this, but I just hadn't tied it all together. I hadn't tied terahertz into more mitochondria, and now I've got that whole picture. So, my job is to wake people up and enliven people and get people ready for the war, because we're in a battle right now. We're in a battle between good and evil, and right now it's not looking really good for the good side. We really need our Father, our Heavenly Father, to intervene, because things are not where they should be. But how am I going to get you empowered? Well, the only way I can get you empowered is I can share what I've got with you, and then you can either believe me or not believe me. But I'm going to tell you something. My mind is so much clearer in 8 weeks, I can't even believe the stuff I'm remembering. Some stuff I didn't want to remember. Some stuff from my past that I really could clean up, and I know I need to clean it up. But when you don't have your mind, you don't have your life. You really don't. And so, I'm looking for anybody that I can help that doesn't have their memory. Now, it could be one of your relatives. And listen, I don't have a lot, but what I earn, I'm giving away product while I can give it away, when I can give it away. So I've given away 13, 14 bottles of this stuff already. That's $1,300 or $1,400 worth, because it's $100 a bottle. So if you have somebody that's elderly that needs help and you can't help them, please, please, please. I can't promise you I can do it right now, but I'll put them in a line, and I'll get them something as fast as I can. But when they get it, they have to eat it. And if you have it and you're not eating it, when it comes with a dropper like this, and the dropper has marks on it. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe you can't. There you go. And it says 1 ml. And you put this in the bottle, and you leave it in your bottle, and you pull up 1 ml, and you put 2 ml under your tongue twice a day. That's 1 dose. 4 ml is 1 dose. 5 ml is 1 teaspoonful. Now, if you're not taking that much of it, you might as well just be eating 1 M&M out of an M&M pack and think you're going to get all you need, because it doesn't work that way. You have to have enough equipment or nutrition in your body for your mitochondria to be replicating. Now, I think I've told a few of them. I started doing 2 doses a day. I started doing 4 of these. Then I got to 6 of these, and now I'm doing 8 of these a day. Well, listen, I'm pushing 80, so I've got 50 years to catch up. But I want you healthy. I want you healthy more than anything else. If there's something I can do to inspire you, do you have health insurance? What do you pay for that a month? I've never had health insurance because I don't trust the medical world. So I take care of myself, and if it's time for me to go, I'm ready to go home because I'm going to a better place. But you know that the Muslims didn't have to buy health insurance during the Obamacare, because part of that religion is they consider insurance as gambling. Well, I talked to a friend of mine. He said, I said, what are you paying for your health insurance? He said, well, I've got a $10,000 deductible. And he said, I'm paying $400 a month. Well, I said, does that $400 a month help you get healthy? Are you getting healthier because of that? Well, of course not. Well, this is like assurance. This is $100. And I mean, if he were eating 4 of these a month, he'd be getting like me. I'm getting younger and younger by the day, and I want you to do the same thing. So now let's tie this together. You know about terahertz, and you know about mitochondria food. And those things together should make you healthier. So if there's anything I can do, any encouragement I can give you, or any help I can give you, ask me any questions you want to ask me. Listen, when you ask me questions, if I don't know the answer, I have to learn it. I love being challenged. I love being challenged. I love being corrected. When I share things with you, as soon as I'm done with this, the next night, Holy Spirit works me over, and I love it. I love it because I get corrected. I'm looking to strengthen some lions. I'm not looking for sheep. I'm looking for lions that just need to be poked a little bit. They just need to be pushed up a little bit. So listen, if you're a lion, I've got lots and lots of information. If you want me to, you just drop me a note and say, send me information about mitochondria. I'll send you a pile of information. I've got piles of information about terahertz. I've got great research projects. If you want any of that stuff, underneath this video you'll find my email address and my phone number. It's my own personal phone number. It's this phone right here, and I keep it with me all the time. And if I don't answer it, leave me a message. I'll get back with you, because I got to tell you, my phone jumps during the day. Well, God bless you. I want you to be as healthy as you can be, and I want you to be in the front of the line in the battle and be the victor. Thanks.